what Kit Mansky? I don't know who you are in TBC. Yeah, I was sleeping. I thought that I could. I didn't go to bed early enough, but the only way I would have made the raid was if I woke up at like if I went to bed at like 6 p.m. I woke up at like 12:30 or something. I would have gotten like 3 hours of sleep. Yeah, I would have gotten like 3 hours of sleep, and then I would have raided until 4 a.m. and then gone to bed, and then woken up. Yeah, I would have gotten like 3 hours of sleep, raided, and then 3 hours of sleep. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna make raid with the like NA times, which sucks because I really like raiding with the guild, but it's not feasible like maintaining a normal schedule and raiding at 1 a.m. because I need to wake up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. What's up, Caloris? Nice to see you, man. Oh, Hanteric. I always think there's like a big Swedish classic and private server guild that's called Hanterbart, which means like manageable in English. I always think of that name, like that guild, when I hear your name. You also do that. You go to bed early and wake up. Yeah, it sucks. Okay. Freaking chicken, hello. Yes, I'm studying to be MD, a medical doctor. Had the most horrific time on Ambershire, and welcome, welcome again, welcome back, freaking chicken. Had the most horrific time on Ambershire at level 56 now. Me and two RL friends found randoms during questing that stuck with us and had farmed BRD only attunement. Partially. This pre-50 so fun. Oh dude, that's awesome. Rogue Warrior, Hunter, Mage, Priest. Rogue, let's see here. Is this a good setup? Rogue Warrior, your single target must be insane. Yeah, your single target is like insane. Great CC, great single target. And good tank, good tank. I wonder which classes are like the strongest early phase, like phase 1, phase 2. I'm guessing it's probably mage. Mage is probably like super strong in the first phases. Oh yes, hunters actually have like decent AoE. True. Okay. Ludwig, welcome. King Kung Knut. Right, I need to fucking get some notes going here. It's awesome, dude. I just became a respiratory therapist in the US. Oh, nice, man. It's kind of like respiratory nurse. I guess you have a ton of... You must work with a lot of COPD patients, I'm guessing? NIPPV? Maybe like also like Pickwick syndrome? Oh, are you working like with children? Like prematurely, like premature? Yeah. Also, the priest is amazing. First time on Turtle, wants to chill, but used to speedrun classic. They had BWL to 26 minutes. Yeah. I mean, I like TWoW because of the fact that there's a lot of like new players. But whenever you get one of those like jaded speedrunner players from classic, kind of like me, that used to do, it's like a retired professional athlete. Like, not that like speedrunning classic is any form of like high tier gaming, but you know, they know what they're doing. OB. Oh, Matt Mardigan. I recognize that name. Are you... You're in the guild, right? Mage, maybe, perhaps? No, you wrote to me in game. I recognize the name. You... I think you whispered me in game. Yeah, I recognize the name. NIPPV. Yeah. I mean, we've like non-invasive. What is it? Non-invasive positive ventilator or positive pressure. Non-invasive positive pressure ventilator. Yeah, it's like a CPAP or BiPAP. Yeah, so I guess you have what's it called? Pickwick is like the old name for it. OHS, like obesity related hypoventilation syndrome, where your upper respiratory tract collapses when you're sleeping and you snore, and you have like apnea patient you have portions during your sleep where you're not breathing. Real, I think the piss on him in regards to that too. Also, the mage is the first time player of WoW, so we really found two complete opposites. Vibes are great though, dude. That sounds amazing. I would love to play in that with that group. You're all Alliance, right, Colors? Jesus. Okay. Cloris, I kind of want to... Man, I want to game your group. Yeah, all Alliance, also the Arrow Body Warriors stacked, man. Oh, you got Savage Gladiator, +4 all enchants. What? Dude, one of the most fun things to do in Classic is pre-base gear a warrior. You know, get Hand of Justice, Savage Gladiator, get Dalrens. What are some other where you're like, oh no, yeah, I get like a Cloak of Black Baron. But others are you like, you really spam to get him. I mean, once you get like Lionheart Helm, that's awesome as well. What's this? I need to read this. Good luck in your studies, man. It will be worth it in the end. You're used to grinding anyways, no sweat. Yeah. I mean, I'm on my last year, so I'm getting there. But it's been a tough fucking journey, I'll tell you that. But I always say, like, studying to become anything is hard. Med school isn't per se harder than anything else. You know, studying and balancing life and all of that, everything is hard. It's just the sheer volume. The hardest part about studying med school is we have so much placements, like we have so much what do you call it? Yeah, we have so much workplace training. So for like year 3, so the last 2 years of med school is like 70, yeah, it's almost all workplace training, but we still have all the exams. So we have the same amount of exams we do when we start studying as we do during the clinical period. And then, like, you're pretty much working full weeks, like you're working 9 to 5, and after you have to go home and study for the exams. That's the hard part. Not the subject matter isn't like harder than anything else. It's just managing, like, working full weeks and also studying. I mean, some people do that. Like, some people work all the way through college or university. He got Baron. No, dude, you're capping. He got Baron Cloak, Hodge. He's loving Fury. Oh yeah, Fury is amazing. Fury is like a geared Fury. When you're pumping as Fury, that's the most fun class to play in any iteration of WoW that I've played. No, those are like the big ticket items. It's Baron's Cloak, Hodge, Lionheart Helm, Dalrens, maybe like Black Crow. Yeah, a Savage Gladiator chain. The other things are like just decent. Yeah, that's the thing. You're basically paying to work. It's insane. Yes. We don't get a single penny. And the fucked up thing is, I mean, I love it. It's really fun, but you can be placed as like primary call on the ER as a, like, when you get further in your studies, it can be you and another doctor. You're like the only 2 people at the ER on that section, and you're working like, dude, I've had placements where I've been like going on like 12 hours. I go home at like 4 a.m., 5 a.m. when the morning shift comes. Because when you're there and shit's going down, you're not gonna go like, oh dude, you know what? I'm actually just scheduled to be here for 8 hours or 6 hours. You're like, nah dude, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna do everything, I'm gonna take all the patients. But you're not getting paid. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that for sure. Turtle, WoW. Features. They calling it? Nope. Here, armory. Yo. This 60 human? You see everything? Okay, so he has Mask of Unforgiven, Mark of Fordringer. Yeah, Grey Man Shoulders is actually... I guess he would get True Strike Shoulders. That would be... Or how good is Grey Man Shoulders? Oh, maybe he doesn't actually. Cape of Black Baron, Savage Gladiator Chain. Okay, that's Biz as well. Oh, I guess he has Thrash Blade and Mirai Song. Mira Song. Yep, Thrash Blade and Mira Song. Yep. Heroism gloves. There are some better gloves, but heroism gloves are great. Oh. Wait. How does he have heroism? This what? Wait a minute. How does he have heroism? Is heroism out in phase 1? What, you get Cloud Keep? What is this? What the fuck is going on here? How does he have gold to buy this? This is no way. Is this right? What the fuck, dude? This is literally like, you can't be more biz than this. I guess it would be if he had heroism boots and shoulders. The only way to make this better is if he had heroism boots and shoulders. Maybe, yeah, he can upgrade that as well. He can get another spiral band. Then he's literally fully biz. Oh, here we go. Engineering. Mining engineering. Dude, this guy's is min-maxing. What the fuck? I guess you guys are gonna run LBRS until he gets another spiral band. I mean, yeah, he has Black Crow as well. What the fuck? Okay, he needs Delrens. He needs another spiral band. How did he afford Cloudkeeper leg plates? He also, of course, he needs Edge Masters. He needs Edge Masters, he needs Heroism Boots and Shoulders, another Spiral Band, Delrens, and then he's completely base. And Lionheart Helm. Jesus. How the fuck did he get 275 gold? What the fuck? Oh, dude, that guy is... that guy went hard. Sounds like nurses are as overworked in Sweden as in Denmark, and imagine most countries respect for doing it. I mean, doctors, nurses, everything. Well, I don't know. It's not like when I'm out working, I'm like, Jesus, these guys are working themselves to death, but... It's more like when you're studying and you're doing extra hours, it's rough. I need to put like something that's not in Swedish here. Oh, okay, well that makes sense. Yeah, that guy seemed like he went maybe. I mean, respect for those people who do that, but on a fresh server, being that far ahead, he. But I don't understand. So you can get like the tier 0.5 at launch. I guess that's like good, but that just means like for warrior, you can like as a fury DPS, you can completely ignore tier 1 and tier 2. Like the 0.5 set is better than tier 1 and tier 2 on TWoW. It's literally bis until AQ 40 and 20. No, 0.5 is on classic. 0.5 is released in like phase 5. Classic, wow. A phase 5. What spec are you going, Cloris? Survival. Can you give me like for someone who knows fucking nothing about hunters, so what's the like play style? Like what's the gimmick of each spec? Like if someone like what's the gimmick of what's the play style of the mage spec? So like fire is like slow and slow, clunky, but can do massive damage with the right gear. It's like very crit dependent. Arcane is like flashy, kind of proc dependent, single target, like spec, and Frost is like CC survivability, dynamic AoE type of deal. Warrior, I guess like yeah, Prot is of course tanking spec. Fury is like big single target, fast pace, and Arms is like PvP, really good in AoE, decent single target. But Fury is pretty good in PvP now as well with the improved Berserker rage. Diagnostic, I don't really care about that. Okay. Beastmaster, your pet scaling is in focus. Everything comes from pact activation. Okay, pretty sure it's still bad due to some poor shared cooldowns between. Okay. Yeah, so Beastmaster, kind of like what it sounds like. Your pet is your big boy. Marksman, utility, buff, nice range damage, and I think the high single target. But has trank shot and weaves multi-shot, steady shot between auto attacks. Okay, so like what you imagine Hunter being is Marksman. Like yeah, you use your bow. Also in the name. Survival has the ability to major AoE with traps, cleave, that applies Serpent Sting, and great utility in the sense that you can drop frost traps during combat. Has insane AoE. Oh, nice. But so which one can you like melee? Which one, if you, because I've seen people do melee Hunter. So which one is like, is that a what do you call it? What the fuck do you call it? A hybrid spec. Venisectio, so Hey, what's up, Mustafa? That's Kinuv. What's up, Kinuv? I'm writing my master's thesis for med school. Well, I'm preparing for it. Why is it doing this? This is what I'm gonna be doing. It involves a lot of laboratory work, but I haven't started with the laboratory work yet, so I'm like just preparing, reading up on everything. My goddamn supervisor hasn't answered my emails for like a week now. Told me he was very busy, but that he was free after like 1 a.m. most days. So we should schedule a meeting, and I'm like, okay, yeah, let's do that. And then he just hasn't replied for like a week. Thank you, Kinuv. Were you signed up for raid yesterday? Or today, actually, for me? Climbing up in the world. I mean, I've been climbing this ladder for like 5 years now. I kind of just want to get to the finish line. This I need to read more about. Reflare, just want to stop by and say thanks for your guide. It's been really simple but helpful. Yeah, I mean, most of my guides for my channel is not a lot. There's like 3 guides. Is aimed to like get players who just hit 60 into, like, get people to 60 and get players to 60, and once they hit 60, like get them started on what class they want to play, kinda what gear they should prioritize, and kinda like the basic of the rotation. And then from beyond that, as you start raiding, you'll like figure out all the intricacies, how to really min-max. If you want to min-max, like not everyone wants or needs to min-max. But thank you and welcome. Yeah, there weren't enough people. We did only an MC. We couldn't kill Major Domo. Oh, you did MC. Cool. Was got stuck on Domo again. Oh, sucks. But I mean, it's great you got an MC going at least. What are the plans for like when are we planning to do the BWL? I gotta figure out a way how to join raids. It's really gonna suck if I can't raid with you. I think it has some good segments, especially tanking tutorial. Guys that tell you to tank because you can, but doesn't explain the basic elements is about lackluster. Appreciate that a lot. Oh, thanks, man. My favorite part of that segment is the tank, beautiful at any size tank in any spec. It's like one of my favorite like WoW memes. I think that was from like from Reddit, like when Classic dropped, like in 2019. There was just a guy who commented that, and it became like a big meme. If we can't do MC, there's no reason to do BWL, was Wash's statement. But the thing is, like, we have the gear to do BWL, and I would argue in the state, like in the state we are right now, MC is harder. Like Major Domo is way harder than any boss in BWL. Okay, well, except Nefarian. Every boss up until Nefarian is easier than Major Domo. And Rag. So if we just want to pick up like good gear, it would be better to do BWL. The only hard parts in BWL, well, it's trash and suppression room. But the bosses are really simple. Like Firemaw is simple if the tanks know what they're doing. Ebon Rock is the two Drakes are very easy. Chromagus is pretty simple if the players understand the debuffs. And I guess they would have to buy up like a shit ton of sand. Well, I mean, Kinu, I just think we're not doing suppression room correctly. And if like with the guide I released for the guild, I think that's gonna help a lot, because if you go left side on the top room, you can fully reset. Like everyone can sit down there and drink without pulling aggro. So if you just make it to the second floor, there's a spot like you can fully reset the whole fight. The hardest part on TWoW is that the Dragonkins respawn after like 5 to 7 minutes compared to on Classic where they respawn after 20 minutes. That's the hardest part. I'm scared to do MC on Ambershire since guilds on Northernar is struggling too. Well, if you want to do a full clear, then yeah. But yeah, I've never thought about it, but like Major Domo is like probably one of the tougher fights in Classic. It's not a lot of fights where you have to manage a lot of mobs and a lot of raid AoE. Sorcerer Thane, dude, that's like one of the easier ones. It's it's a flat, like if you get this debuff, you run into the circle. If you get debuff, you spread out. The one before that with the two big boys with the like the 2 golems, that one is harder. The thing is, like, if you watch videos of like top end raids doing that, everyone just like eats the flame. Like they just tank them in the open, separated, and everyone in the raid just eats that AoE damage. But if you don't have like a gazillion fire resist and good gear, you have to LOS all that fire damage. Yeah, I mean, this is how like raiding is in Classic. Fights that are purely based on a gimmick or a mechanic, like if you do this mechanic correctly, you kill the boss. Those are easy. The hard bosses in Classic are the bosses that do a shit ton of damage and a shit ton of raid damage. And it's basically a DPS check. So like that sorcerer's fight is easy because it's a one mechanic boss. If everyone does the mechanic correctly, you will kill it, no matter what your gear is. Hard bosses are bosses like Patchwork in Nax, like Ragnaros now, because he spawns all the ads, of course. Major Domo, because you have to manage all the ads and they do a shit ton of AoE damage. So people just die to AoE damage. There's no way to circumventing the AoE damage. Like there's no mechanic that eliminates all the damage. Like Veil's Wrath is hard because he does a shit ton of damage, and if you don't kill him in time, he kills the tank and you wipe. But bosses like Firemaw. Firemaw is an easy fight if you wing buff it. If you do wing buff it correctly, that's an easy fight. This is one mechanic. Chromagus is an easy fight because that's also one mechanic. Also, you have to kill him before he enrages, of course, because if he enrages, he will just kill the tanks. But there's a lot of like the boss designs for a lot of bosses in Classic is really just like they do a shit ton of damage. You have to kill it before it kills everyone else, and that's the hard part. Yeah, Rag now submerges. Yeah, everyone gets the submerged phase, which otherwise was just like circumvented by just killing him before he did it. Hello. Oh shit, nice. I want to see that. What kind of artwork is it? What? Huh. I'm not asking enough. Do it. I want to see it. Can I show the stream? The 3 people watching? Martina. Martina!
What?
Did you know? Oh, you have headphones on. I was like, Jesus.
What?
No, I was thinking, like, if we could get back to a cleaning schedule.
Yeah.
So we alternate weeks.
Yeah.
I know that you don't spend a whole lot of time here, but like the kitchen at least and the bathroom and stuff like that.
I have some other things I was looking at and just like.
Yeah.
Like where the trash is, I want to clean the whole thing inside of that, you know? Yeah.
That could be a project. We could do that together.
I know, I'm just like, I have it already, so.
I wanna clear out that room. Well,
Or you have the stuff
with
and.
yeah, just a shit thrown
The
into
middle one or the further one?
the nearest one, the right one,
Yeah, yeah.
or whatever.
I don't know what you have there.
Well, it's just shit I could go down with to the, and then you mean there could be stuff put in there.
Yeah.
This is probably like 200 kroners worth of
Oh.
punt. Yeah. Is that you speaking English with your girlfriend? No, it's with my roommate. It's crazy how fast she like deposited how her fur just like takes over the couch in like 3 days.
My bed sheet is the same.
Yeah.
Just wake up and just.
Yeah, in the face is like. When I clean my clothes, also like everything that's black just has hers.
When I was unpacking the boxes from downstairs, I found one of the rollers and I was just like,
Oh yeah.
God, perfect timing.
But there are those like it's like
the scratchies.
scratchies.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
I need to get one of those.
I know.
The balcony open.
Yeah, my roommate is a female exchange student from Czechoslovakia. No, Czechia. Not Slovakia. Jesus. Czech Republic? Oh, you know what it's time for? The absolute classic. Twin Towers Vaporwave. Twin Towers, World Trade Center Nostalgia, Synthwave, Shieldmax, Retrospective Records. Dude, this is sick. The only thing I don't agree with is... I mean, I love torrents. Man, dude, making this like... This is crazy. Oh, so that's... Let's see. Who's who here? Yeah, that's Clifford. Nice, dude. This is where it all started. Classic Twin Towers track. Yep. The OG. Or is this Clifford? Because no. Oh, maybe that's Buttshock. And that's Clifford because he's a Tauren? I mean, Druid? Did he write the order? The one on the right is... Okay, so this is Stairs. Stelio. And that's Buttshock. Alright, dude, sick. Fab 5. Yeah, that's impressive. That's the word I was looking for before. Constitutive. No, I understand that, but kind of. But like, I mean, just the way it is right now, it's still amazing. Like I can imagine how it's gonna be when it's like colored in. So this is actually relevant for the But okay, so I need to figure it. Alright, we gotta go. Jesus. Dude. Yeah, I still need to get... I'm thinking maybe I should get attuned to Onyxia on Xanadu. It's actually like shameful, the fact that I'm not attuned yet. And I thought I had done BWL. I thought I had done, you know, the rend part, but I haven't. So I need to do BWL and then do the Rexar and then do the dragons and yada yada. No, I know. My thing is like, well, the only good thing I can get is the tier 2 helmet, but which is good. Yeah, I feel like our guild is in a bit of a crisis, unfortunately. We need more mages, we need... yeah, and then we would also need an off-tank. We need like big boys in the guild. There's a lot, like there's a lot of good players, we just don't have those like, that really contribute with a lot of DPS, and if we had like 2 more consistent mages or just big pumpers, the guild will be doing fine. And it means like whenever I don't show up or Ophelia doesn't show up, or Butch, if like God forbid he didn't show up, or yeah, the off tanks, the raids don't like carry. Yeah, I mean I'm in the same seat. You know, I don't really know how I'm gonna manage having a normal sleeping schedule and raiding. Feels really rough if I would have to leave the guild for like an EO guild. I don't want to do that either. I'm being pushed to my limit, rating it 2. No, Keenuf, have you talked to them about like? Because what I would want to know is like how many in the guild are NA and how many are EU? Because if I understand if like maybe 15% of the guild is EU, like that can't dictate like whatever everyone else is doing. But if it's like 37, like if it's like 1/3 or more, then maybe the guild needs to reconsider when the raids are going. Either they have to push them later so that you can actually like, if you're playing EU, you can wake up, you can like go to bed early and wake up early. Or just push them, you know, towards closer to EU times. I guess we have Australians as well. Colores, I mean, that sounds really... I guess I would just have to do another 1 to 60 AoE grind. But it's just, you know, everything. What's really tough about it is when you've recently done, you know, gearing, all that. Like if I had been raid logging for like a year, I would be like, hell yeah, let's hop on Ambershire and do it again. But I so recently did it. That's not rude. That's not rude at all, man. It's like 14. I mean, if it's that much, especially if like the EU guys maybe, perhaps, perchance, are carrying the guild a little bit. I don't know, man. Maybe that's an overstatement, but I feel like the solution would be to maybe change the raid times. Just pushing them later also works. Because they're so late anyways. If I could wake up at like 4 AM, now, well, yeah, I could do 4 to 7 raiding. I could do that. That would just mean I wake up like 2 hours earlier than usual. And I got this scratchy nose, itchy nose. I mean, you wrote not to be rude. What about Ambershire progress? Oh, did the message just disappear? Did you link something? And then the message was actually like something like completely racist or something. No. Okay. Oh yeah, Discord. Boots ain't the... Kitty. Well, hello. Are you making love to the... Why are you... your tail wet? Piss yourself? Taking a bath? Jesus, are you little slut? No, don't lay down on the keyboard. She always does this. Why? You don't have to. I think maybe she thinks the keyboard is like also animal that I'm giving a lot of attention to, but she's not getting as much attention. Just lay down. You don't... Are you gonna lay down on my mouse or on my keyboard? The age-old question. Sure. Come on now. You don't have to put your ass up like that. There we go. There we go. Lay like that. A little cat streak down here. Just chill and crouch. It's a bit too much. That's enough. You're making it very hard for me to type, you know? Yeah, see you later, Kiev. Testing, just refreshing the page. Oh, okay, let's just see here. Oh, okay. I get that I just think the fresh server is so refreshing personally. Everything you do is current. Why was those messages removed? What the fuck? There was another message that you didn't go through. No links. What? What possibly could be interpreted as something wrong with those messages? I got that perspective. I just think that the fresh server is so refreshing. Everything you do is current and relevant, yes. What? That's so weird. That's a real pretty guy, thank you. It looks like my girlfriend, so cute. Hey, what's up, Goblin? Oh, okay. She just sheds so much fur though, or hair. Right. No, I definitely understand what you mean, Cloris. It's... I really wanted to get on the fresh server. It's just... It's the time, man. When you've done something recently, you kind of like know all the steps in your head. And then you just think like, I have to go through all of these things again. And then you're like, ugh, that seems like a drag because I recently done it. Because when you do something for the first time, or when you do it the first time in a long while, it's like, oh, I need to do this. And then once you've done that, you're like, okay, now I need to do this. But when you've completed all of those steps recently, the only thing you imagine in your head is like, I need to do all of these steps all at once. I need to do this. And then it's like, it seems so unmanageable in your head. It's the same with like school or gym or anything. It's like, oh, I need to do all these things. And you're imagining yourself doing all of those steps all at once, and then it becomes like, oh, that's too much. You have to like segment it in your head. Then I do studies for guide major class. Yeah, I wish. Okay, so now we know. So what have we done today? We've learned about. Okay. This mutation pretty much just results in What do you think about Helicobacter pylori? I don't know what the word is, Spanish. That's the one that has association with esophageal problems. Right. Yeah, it's gastric infection. I think don't we vaccinate for that? Or am I completely out of left field here? Oh yeah, I am. What? Really? Yeah, I am. What? What am I confusing that with? Oh, okay. I mean, you can't vaccinate for a... You biting me? Why are you biting me, you little rascal? No! What are you doing? Like, she does that. She's like, oh, you didn't give me enough attention. And then she gets angry at me. Why are you biting me? She comes for love and she doesn't get enough of it. Yes, H. pylori, blah blah. That's... What's my opinion of it? I know that there's associated diseases with it. It's really important that you like you really get rid of it fully, like eradicate it. And it's associated with like dyspepsia and what we say, like gastric reflux and stuff like that, I think. Yeah, she's probably gonna have to eat like PPIs, amoxicillin, yep. No, she's such a prima donna. She comes up here and she wants affection. And if she doesn't get it, she gets angry. And then she leaves behind her like half a cat in here. Okay. She's in the hospital now. So I guess like the complications for a H. pyloric infection is that you can get you can damage your stomach. I mean your what's the English word for it? Oh. A ventricle. I mean your stomach. Ventricle. Not like your belly, but your actual like where your food is stored. Ventricle. Yeah, and you can get gastric ulcers. So she will have to eat like PPIs, like she's probably gonna have to eat medication that calms your stomach and prevents gastric ulcers and like reflux to prevent the damaging of the ventricle. But it's not dangerous in the sense of like the infection itself. You get antibiotics and then you get PPIs to prevent the ulcers in the ulcers in the stomach. And it's important that they like completely get rid of the bacteria to prevent like further damage in the future like as a result of like long-term ulcers to the stomach. I mean, you have to be careful. Like, yeah, I'm still a student. I can't say too much about stuff, but yeah, like that's basically what I'm, like my basic knowledge of it. It has some association. It's mostly associated with like stomach ulcers. Xanadu doc. Maybe in the future when I'm actually graduated and I can more comfortably speak on subjects. But it's nothing you should be worried about. I can say that with confidence, Goblin. Well, I don't know what the situation is, like if she has a really bad infection. I mean, she's in the hospital after all. But in general, like a general infection, a stomach infection, you get penicillin, you get PPIs, and you have to follow it up and make sure that it doesn't like turn into bad stomach ulcers. So you're a real prima donna. I hope she's doing well, Goblin, if I didn't say that. Okay, she has that condition. She's in the hospital now. Okay. I feel like I'm pretty much done with this. I should maybe start working on flow cytometry. Did I finish everything on that? Did I do treatment? No, I did not. Did I? Yeah, I did. Treatment. Doses. Yes, okay. Let's move on. Okay, material, no, I should look at this. The method. I would like to know how I do the intros about your guides. I loved it. Oh, you mean like the Dreamwave? The latest one, the warrior one. I used a combination of Blender and like WoW model viewer, I think it's called. So Blender is like a 3D render system. So I built a studio in Blender, and then through editing I like implemented the characters. So so the character animations I did in WoW model viewer, and then the set I built in Blender, like a 3D set, and then through editing I like just clipped in the characters moving into the Blender footages. I don't know if that like explains it. It would take some time for me to pull everything up, but yeah, all of it is free. Blender is free, and WoW model viewer can be, and there's I guess if you join the Discord, I could send you a link to a Discord where I got the mod, because WoW, like Blizzard I guess Blizzard stopped the people who made WoW Model Viewer because they argued that Model Viewer could be used to make content that like interfered, you know, pretty much copyright stuff. But there are some older preserved version of WoW Model Viewer that you can download, and there's a guy that has download links on Discord, which I used. I could invite you to that. There's also guides like how to import stuff to Blender and stuff on that. I'll just share the Discord link and I'll send that to you later. Just write me a message on it. Yeah. So Blender, WoW Model Viewer. And then I use Da Vinci. Can't believe you bit me again, you little rascal. And everything is free. It's actually crazy how Da Vinci is free. Like Da Vinci is, it's like Premiere. Like it's an amazing video editing tool, and it's completely free. It's like Photoshop for video editing, but it's free. Mr. Goblin, like, I guess shoot me a message, or maybe I can direct message you. Yeah, just send me a message and I'll give you the invite to the Discord, the other Discord. Just det. Jesus. Jesus. Cooking for my... That's wonderful, man. Man that cooks for his family is a wonderful thing. saltado. Saltado. Oh. Oh man, this looks amazing. Looks almost like a stir fry. Oh, it's with fucking chips? Oh wow, what is this? Is this like a steak frites, but it's like Peruvian? Sweet and sour meat, what do we call that? Like these things. Stew, it's like a meat stew, sweet and sour meat stew. Oh. That looks amazing. I'm gonna save this. Something. Is it like potato chips? Oh, maybe it's carrots. No? Interesting. Lomo. Oh, so yes, it is this one. Lomo. Oh, so it literally is with fries. Fries and rice. Hell yeah. Fries and rice. Best. Okay. Oh, this was like very. Is this like gradually slid like this? What happened? Yeah, the camera's like slowly slid this way on its own. How weird. Wow. Like the one that's in the same section as her, or like a friend of hers? That's rough to hear. Like her actual partner, or just like the one she shared? I don't really get that. Mother comments. 'Cause your mother is in the hospital, right? That's rough. Oh, okay. 2 months? Oh, okay. So we're talking like when you wrote that first thing, I didn't. She has a really rough infection. So is she like is she's in there because of like really bad stomach ulcers, or otherwise she must have like an abscess or something, like a really rough. She's not in there for cancer, is she? Just that's the correlating. Yeah. I'm not gonna speak too much on it, honestly. Let me translate that. Pulmonology? Does she have a respiratory infection? There might be some stuff like lost in translation here. She seems like she has a don't really get the situation, to be fair. If she's in pulmonology, that's like she's in a respiratory section. Like, mother was diagnosed with tuberculosis, but the result came out back negative. Presumptive diagnosis, but I sorry, my mother actually has many things that are difficult to explain here. Okay, so she's not like in for maybe perhaps Helicobacter because that's mainly like a gastric disease. Tuberculosis is lungs, of course. So she maybe has like a rough respiratory infection. Either way, man, I really hope everyone she's gonna do fine. That's really scary. I mean, rough for her to have her roommate at the ward die. Must be scary. Okay. Oh man, I mean that's rough. I hope everything works out. And, yeah, that's a rough situation. So she has like some sort of hepatic tuberculosis, which is pretty rare. Yeah. Yeah, I really hope she everything goes well. Nah, it's fine, man. It's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Hope everything works out, man. That's all I can say. If I was religious, I'd pray for you. Or you have my condolences and stuff like that. Yeah, tuberculosis it's crazy that people still get that. Like we pretty much don't like tuberculosis doesn't like exist in Sweden, but it's still like a huge problem in large part of the world. No, I didn't even like hepatic tuberculosis is a thing. I've never heard about it though. Thanks, man. I hope I'll be a good doctor as well. I hope she has good doctors as well. Just gotta check. Where's special hospitals? I'm gonna write a message to my supervisor. I'm actually gonna see if I got any feedback. I think you should do tutorials about how you create it. I'm talking about your intro. It was really interesting, funny create. Also, it feels like comfortable. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The thing is, the way I did it is probably not the best way to do it. There's probably like way better or like more professional ways of doing it. When I create, when I video edit and stuff like that, I kind of like to figure out how to do it in my way, that it like I understand, and then I just do it. Like, for example, like you could do everything through Blender. You could import the character models and animate the movements, but that seemed like that's too much. Like there's too much for me to learn about Blender to be able to do that. So I did like a mix between WoW Model Viewer and Blender, and then editing everything together in DaVinci. But that's an idea, Goblin, absolutely. I mean, the intro isn't perfect. It probably isn't necessary for the video either. I don't know how many people actually watch the intro who just want to get like a quick guide of how to play Warrior. I think we might be done with studying today. What I could probably do is maybe read up a little bit on medicine. Yeah, like this. It's really original. I really appreciate the patience you had to do it. Thanks, man. That means a lot. I mean, it means a lot that people liked it. I would call it like madness more than patience. When I get an idea in my head, because one of the ideas, like I wanted to do a warrior guide, but then I was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I did like a talk show thing for the intro? And I probably spent as much time making that intro as I did for the whole rest of the video. Yeah, Blender seems to very like over. You know what? Let's actually. Maybe I should just. Do I have? Don't really have a good like setup for that though. To show it. Well, yeah, I kind of do. I can just show you the set. I could do that. Because I think I'm actually done here. See if... Yeah, I think that's for it. We went through the method. That's pretty much what we did. We just went through all the method, and we also read about the disease. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's see if we can pull up Blender. No. Oh no. Is it maybe this? Yeah, I guess this is, well... Yeah, I guess this is fine. All right, so this is the set that I built for it. Oh, where did I go? It's kind of you have to get used to how to navigate. Wait, did I did a full 180. All right, here we go. Yeah, so this is the set. And so I loaded all of these things in through actually another program, which is kind of hard to explain. Let's actually bring up another one. No, I'm switching to break time when I'm like switching through screens. Okay, so this is the set, and if I go to the camera and I do render image, because there's like lights. This is gonna sync by, but you can see here. This is what the rendered image looks like. So there's like light sources. You see like these things here are the light sources. This is like messes up my computer. I'm probably stuttering right now. But yeah, that's like the finished product. But so like this is the camera. I can move. Just waiting for this image. Oh no, don't crash my computer. Let's close it out. Okay. It takes a lot of processing power. But so this is the camera right here. I can change like where the camera is looking. So if I render this image, like I would watch the ceiling or something. So if I want to do different shots, like a close up or a wide shot, or if I want to like do the intro shot or whatever. But then all of these things are like movable. I can like move this mug here and move this forward, and you know. I can scale up things, make them bigger, make them smaller. And then all the lights, this is the roughest thing. Controlling the how you move around here is really rough. But yeah, I just find things. I find I use another program to find the different like the things I want to put here. What would you call it? The models. I look for the models, and then I put them in here, and I change the size and scale of them. And then I build this little set out. I put the camera where I want it. I put the lights so it lights up. Because if there's no lights, this is just completely black. Like you can't see anything. And then you could change like how strong the light sources are gonna be, and it's like stuff like that. I'm in Blender and there are a lot of things I don't know how to do. Yeah, that's that's exactly how I felt the first time I viewed it. How would I explain it? Maybe I'm not gonna go through like a full tutorial, but I'll invite you to the Discord where you can get like the things you need to import the models, because you need like objects to import. I don't really remember where I have it stored right now, but you need a separate program to find the different objects to implement into Blender, and then once they are in Blender, it's kind of intuitive to like move things around and build a scene. Actually, you can load in a whole let's do like, yeah, you can load in a whole dungeon if you want, for example. Oh. Like this is this is Blackwind Lair, all of Blackwind Lair implemented in Blender. And you can go and watch like all the rooms. Oh yeah, this is where is this? It's Ubers, yeah, Ubers. This is where Nefarian is, for example. Then you can go like this is where Chromagus is. We're in suppression room. Suppression room. Oh no. Veil room. And the Razorgore room. Yeah, maybe just watch some like introductory videos. I didn't watch too many though. I managed to figure out a lot by myself. But you basically just like you get this program where you implement objects, and then you just move the objects around, and then you can look at the objects. And you can manipulate them, and then when you want to render things, you just move the camera to where you want it, and then you go render image or video. But rendering a video takes so much computer power, it's insane. It's kind of cool to like look at dungeons and stuff. You can do all kinds of stuff in Blender. My mind is suffering, and I'll help you out, Goblin. Just write me on Discord, and I'll send you the Discord because there's like a community that does with people who know a lot more than I do. So you can answer a lot of questions about Blender and stuff in that Discord. I'm gonna go and get something to eat, and then I'll probably put on a WoW stream, play a little tutorial. That's the plan. See everyone later. Thanks for dropping in on the stream and talking and asking questions.